Namaste everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, well, what are you waiting for? It costs you nothing, but it helps me out a lot. So please help a brother out and please subscribe. Let's get on with today's video. So today we are going to do Family Guy Indian jokes. Now, we all know how brutal Family Guy can be at times, right? And they joke about everyone and everything. They joke about all cultures, all nations. And let's be honest, we all laugh at those jokes, right? If we have a laugh at somebody else's experience, then we should expect the same to be done for us, right? Here it is, folks. Family Guy Indian jokes. One thing foreigners usually get wrong about India is that India is very vast, very diverse. So you have a lot of different cultures and communities. And what binds us together is our Indianness because we belong to the same civilization. That being said, there are certain cultural aspects or some traditions that might not be ubiquitous to the rest of the country. But still, I don't want to throw anyone else under the bus. If some jokes are being tracked on something that is practiced elsewhere in the country, then I would take it personally because this is my country too. That's also my country. Then those are my people also. So let's have a look at what they have done.
We finally made it, Brian. We're in India. Excuse me, man with no pupil? Where can we get a taxi cab
I
around
have
here?
seen a lot of
All
these
right,
kind
let's
of
do it,
people,
Stewie. Let's go find
people with
Padma.
one pupil.
Shouldn't be hard in this dreamy land
That's
of wonder.
actually quite accurate.
I can already smell the enlightenment and tranquility.
It's not like that, guys. It's not like that.
This is wonderful.
I know people like to make all sorts of cow jokes and all. We know that, but this is not always true. And in present day, it's like we have some of the cleanest airports in the world. Anyway, point is that airports are not like that, but railway stations are a different story. So railway stations, outside of railway stations, you might be able to see these kind of things.
This is wonderful, isn't it, Brian? It's so tranquil, I'm tearing up. Come on, I think I see a cab with less than 9 people in it.
Oh, no, 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 no. There are shared cabs, but they are not, it's not like they're carrying cattle. That happens in like public transport or for transport that are only in very remote locations. In those places, they will like carry you like cattle.
Crap! I haven't felt this violated since I rode that bus in India. Excuse me, these many men are groping me.
This is true for some places in India, not everywhere, but yes, in some places you will find such crowded buses.
I'm
Nobody
utterly
gropes them.
powerless to stop this. Next stop, the holy river Ganges. Please get your corpses out of the overhead bins and prepare for dumping.
Yeah, kind of makes you think like, what are these people thinking of us, right? ABC.
Wants to
Gone
be
Banega.
a millionaire.
Oh, this is Anil Kapoor's version.
Our next contestant comes all the way from America, Brian Griffin. What brings you to India, Brian?
I'll tell you what brought me. True love.
He's breaking up a marriage.
All right, let's get started.
So dramatic.
First
That's
question.
totally Indian.
Which retired Indian cricketer has scored over 18,000 runs in ODI competition?
ODI?
Oh,
What?
he's
Is it
American,
A,
right?
Anil Kumble,
Right.
B, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, C, Sachin Tendulkar, or D, Jiminy Cricket?
They don't
I
play
know,
cricket.
I know it's not Jiminy Cricket. Unless Jiminy's based on a real person.
I need an answer.
You know, the more I say it, the more it does sound Indian. Jiminy Cricket. D, Jiminy Cricket. Final answer.
I'm sorry. That is incorrect. Thank you for playing. We'll be right back after this message from the Indian Census Bureau.
Too many people! Stop with the people!
Of course it's a big decision. Life is full of big decisions, like deciding whether or not to have Indian food. Lois, do I need to do anything tomorrow that doesn't involve me being bent over in excruciating pain 3 feet from a toilet?
Now,
Guys, if you can't handle spices, we understand that some people have trouble with all the spiciness. Indian food is spicy, but there are also other food that you can try which are not as spicy. Homemade food, that's why it's not very spicy, so you can have that homemade Indian food, like dal, chawal, chapati, roti. Aloo ki sabji, bhindi ki sabji, and paneer sabji. So you keep it light and it's still delicious.
Now, time for some tikka masala.
Okay, where is this? This is not Agra. Silent retreat in Agra. Some of the retreats are, I mean, you will have these kind of retreats. It's not
The
very
retreat is
uncommon
now
to find
finished. I hope
these
you have
kind of-
found the peace you have come here looking for.
Wow. I have so much clarity now. I know how I'm going to move on. I have to kill Chris and Rupert right away. I guess that means I'll miss that taping of Deepak Chopra Winfrey.
Everyone, check your seats. You get diarrhea, and you get diarrhea, and you get diarrhea. Everyone's getting diarrhea.
You can get diarrhea from like the absolutely street food that you have, the dirty ones, the unhygienic ones. But normally, if you are having like homemade food or even from food from good places or having food delivered from somewhere, you will not have diarrhea. That's not, I don't know why people think of that.
Oh shit, look at that one. They must have spent like $5,000 on all those decorations. Hey Vishnu.
What?
Where are all the decorations for your birthday?
Ha ha, very funny.
No, seriously, where are they? Because I see like every house in America has decorations up for my birthday, but nothing for yours.
We do have celebration of, in fact, we have birthday celebrations for the different avatars of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna in Mathura during Janmashtami. We just had Janmashtami like a little while ago. Check it out if you guys are interested.
Maybe they have some in India. Nope, nothing there. Just some guy wiping his ass with his hand. But seriously, dude, happy birthday.
The pathway to enlightenment starts with an unfettered, focused mind.
Look out!
What are you doing?
Oh, I thought that dot on your head was from a sniper rifle.
Peter, this spot is a sacred adornment. It's a portal, an opening through which all light, goodness, rejuvenation, joy, and
Okay, this
ecstasy
is-
may enter
I
the
know
human
some-
form.
I know some people do talk like this, but this is too over the top. But yes, the tilak has a deeply, spiritual significance. It does stand for, goodness and purity of thought, purity of heart. and, for that.
Peter, this spot is a sacred adornment.
Peter.
It's a portal, an opening through which all light, goodness, rejuvenation, joy, and ecstasy may enter the human form.
A vagina?
Get out.
I say, we're on quite a run. We blew up the Great Wall of China, bombed the Eiffel Tower, and look at this note I sent off. Dear Pakistan,
Up yours. Love, India.
let's see what happens.
We know what's gonna happen, right? I mean, right now the emotions are so high after the Operation Sindoor.
Up yours. Love, India.
Let's see what happens.
They did not need much.
Ah, India, the most spiritual country in the world.
It is spiritual. It's just that you can't expect it to be spiritual everywhere, right? You will find such locations, but we also have good locations. I mean, if you want to look at bad locations like this, you can find them everywhere in the world, right? In every country. Because every country, every people group, every civilization have their own shares of challenges. There are different challenges everywhere, different sets of challenges based on the society you're growing up in, based on the environment you're growing up in. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to justify any of this. Obviously, this all makes me feel not very good. We have the village of Mailanong in Meghalaya. So that's the cleanest city in the world. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is true in some cases in many parts of the country. But yeah. It's actually worse in India also.
God is not here.
People think, I know people think like this. I would say in remote locations, because we do have very, very remote locations across our country. And in some locations where you don't have that much frequency of trains, there you might have these kind of things, but not this extreme. This kind of extreme thing you'll actually find in Bangladesh during Eid al-Fitr or Eid al-Adha. Uh, the trains are packed like this. Also, they have something called Vishwa Ijtema, which is held at Tongi, which is in the outskirts of Dhaka somewhere. So you will find pictures of that gathering, or rather people traveling to that gathering. But still, I'm not trying to throw our Bangladeshi brothers under the bus. We also have these kind of things in some cases, especially during rush hours. Like at that time, people become monsters because everyone's running to go to work and stuff. So
Do you think all those chickens had to buy tickets?
I don't know, but I'm starving. What I
you will not find chickens all that much, but you will find dogs. Stray dogs just traveling in the train. I've seen that in places.
Do you think all those chickens had to buy tickets?
I don't know, but I'm starving. What I wouldn't give right now for a big juicy steak.
How dare you? To us, cows are sacred.
That's right. You're disrespecting our entire culture.
And why did Wes Anderson come here to make his worst movie?
Stewie, what do we do?
Quick, hit the red buttons!
Wow, that came in handy.
Yeah,
That's not
let's
how
get
it
out of
works.
the wieners look like. Yeah, no, let's get out of here.
Those were funny actually. I mean, not as hurtful as I was expecting them to be. You get to know what foreigners think of your country and your culture. I know these are all jokes and all, but like in general, I mean, if you look at social media, you'll find all sorts of, anti-India, anti-Hindu propaganda going on. You know, what's that word they call us? Bajit. The Jeet, that word actually, Jeet in Hindi means victory. I know people want to use that as a slang, as a derogatory term, but okay. I mean, we also have derogatory terms for other people. So, but still, I mean, it was a very nice watch, and I do like Family Guys. I mean, at least these guys have like the guts to just come out and show it like the way they think it is, or like I'll wait a more extreme version of what it actually is in some cases. But the social commentary is there. I mean, for instance, when they talked about the corpses, get ready to throw them in the river, as bad as it may sound, we have had such cases. I mean, see, it's one thing to spread the ashes of the cremated ones in the river. It's whole another thing to just dump a body in the river. And yes, there have been cases where people have dumped bodies into the river. Criminals also dump bodies into the river. And we do have a lot of those. Apart from that, I would say that there are certain communities who have their burial grounds, like Hindu communities, but they bury their dead. And they bury their dead close to the river. What's the logic behind that? I'm not sure. Maybe in ancient times the river used to just sweep them away from their grave or something. Could be. I mean, there are all sorts of different thinking in it. So so as a result, sometimes these dead bodies, they get washed away. So that also has happened. We have seen that. At other times, I would say that these kind of incidents are fabricated, by nefarious people with nefarious designs, for political purposes or to create clashes between communities. India socially is like a raw nerve at times. People are always ready to just explode. So, and people, I mean, that's what it feels like because people are so emotional. But the thing is, people are also very, very decent. And that's why you will find people try to resolve issues, amicably without getting into all sorts of confrontation. Although confrontations do happen all the time, everywhere, you see that. Yes, it's true, we do have problems in our country with hygiene and cleanliness in some cases. But if you want to look at it that way, then you will find that everywhere in the world, every country will have certain areas which are not that well developed or which are, totally run down or something. I do like Family Guy. It's very in your face. The humor can be sometimes a bit, too spicy. So not for everyone to handle. So we can do a series of different cultures that Family Guy has, made jokes on. So watch the space. We will be doing more videos. You guys take care and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.